Good morning, and welcome to the 2026 TireRack.com One Lap of America. This year's coverage, helpfully brought to you by PartsFarm.com. So you have got Solomon and Brian here this morning at a lovely, cold, chilly morning here in South Bend, Indiana, Tire Rack's headquarters. And we'll get talking a little bit more, but things are moving pretty quickly already. And Brock is actually going to go out and certify the course. So I'm going to go meet him. Here is our course today. Brian's going to take over in here as I go walking away. So, Brian, say good morning while I get set up with Brock.
Good morning, everybody. Yep, I guess we're probably about 10 minutes from the cars going out. Solomon's going to go out with Brock, and Brock's going to run the course. And so we'll have the let me get Solomon in our green room. There we go. So we'll have in-car from Solomon and Brock out on the skid pad to kind of show you one other little facet of this new software that we're using to bring you all the broadcasts today. Looks like they're getting ready to go out here. I'm looking back over at the staging area. So here with the wet skid pad, what they're going to do is everybody's going to line up and stage, and then they'll go out one at a time, and they will enter the skid pad, and normally they will do 3 clockwise laps, and then they'll turn around and then they'll do 3 counterclockwise laps. And what we're measuring here, we're not measuring a lapse time. Well, it is sort of a lapse time, but it's the lateral G's of the tires. Now, next week, when we're back for the hopefully dry skid pad, we may see some track records broken here. Every year, the G-force keeps creeping up a little higher and a little higher. So I think we're just a few seconds away from Brock and Solomon heading out on track. I see them. I think they're just waiting to make sure that the timing and scoring folks are ready. The timing equipment is ready.
Okay, we're gonna. I'm not getting.
All right, so now we've got the in-car with Solomon and Brock.
Hi, Brian. Good morning.
Good morning, guys.
All right, Brock, say good morning to the lovely people.
Good morning, folks. Welcome to One Lap 43.
And as per usual, Brock and I are going out to go and check that the track is circular and wet.
What?
And wet.
It has no brakes.
Has no brakes. Yay. So if my wife is watching, I love you. It's been lovely. So walk us through how we do this, Brock, every year. Let's give us your tutorial here.
Well, we keep our eyes up. We try to sneak up to speed. Roll up the window.
You're going to get wet, not me.
And try to.
I think you're hitting cones. And I can't see shit. Can you? There's the understeer. A little bit. And you feel the car trying to brake. Just Brock left foot braking a little bit to catch it.
It's not. It's really good.
It is fairly. You feel the back end moving a little bit, but you're also left foot braking. So there's this little footwork down there, trying to keep everything in check. We've taken the checkered, and there's the car sliding around. Brock grabs it.
Yeah, guys, you had a .724 for your highest score there. First lap was a
Okay.
.699.
Yeah. Do better. Alrighty.
Oh, I can't see.
Yeah. The glare's a little bit of a killer this morning, so if you're watching, now we're gonna go clockwise. Taking the green with Chip, giving us the go ahead. Coming around, getting a starting to understeer a little bit.
So you had a .712 for lap number 1, and you had a .703 for lap 2. So
A little bit
slowed
better.
down a bit.
Yeah. Well,
No, not.
yeah, it'll work. That is the ethos of the one lap all week long, folks. And now we're gonna get started underway with the competitive. Well, Brock, before we move into everything else, where are we heading off after this today?
It's a long, easy run to Nashville.
There we go.
Usually we stop along the way, but my scheduling was a little bit off, so we have time for a nice dinner in Nashville, maybe some hot chicken, maybe some barbecue, and then off to the Nashville Super Speedway on Sunday.
Yep, there we go.
Should be a lovely day.
Yep, and we'll be bringing you that. But in the meantime, I'm going to send you back to Brian while I get back to the booth, and we're going to check out everybody else doing what we just did. Hopefully, a little faster though.
Yeah.
Okay, so thanks to Brock and Solomon for showing us that. And Amanda Hennessy in her Impala SS entering the skid pad. She's taking the green flag from Chip. And her first lap is a .687G. And she finishes up her counterclockwise with a .771. Now you'll see her come down into the center of your screen and flip the car around and head back to the clockwise direction. Lap 1, Amanda puts down a .738G. Now she's going to be taking the checkered flag. So her wet skid pad is complete for car number 00, Amanda Hennessy. Next up on the grid, we'll have Salil Shukla and Tom O'Gorman in Salil's new GT3 RS. Of course, if you remember, Salil won last year's event, him co-driving with Chris Mayfield. First lap for the Porsche, .768. Not sure if Salil or Tom are driving this morning. Their second lap was a 0.754. Flipped around and heading in the clockwise direction, taking the green flag from Chip. Sorry. Lap number 1 of 0.790 for the GT3 RS. We got Solomon rejoining us in the booth after his. No, it is not warm.
Brian, I was talking with Woody just now, and obviously Woody, we caught up with him yesterday, and boy, oh boy, this is the coldest I think it's ever been, because he's never seen one lap cars coming in with frost on them in the past, and that was us this morning.
Yeah. I think there have been a couple of years where it's been close to this temperature, but it was overcast and very windy, and it felt
make it worse.
a lot colder.
Standing one year, I think it was 2011, standing in the middle before they had the batters up there capturing footage. Andrew warming those tires up. Really
Yep.
Smoke show.
Yes,
It was cold, damp, overcast, windy, just all the things that you don't want. And I remember being out there getting wet, capturing photos like we used to have to do, and doing the footage from in the middle there. And boy, I don't miss that.
Yeah.
It's not warm, but at least we're in a green room and it's nice.
Yeah.
So from the wind.
First lap for the Tesla, 0.772 in the Plaid.
Yep. Leave that.
7 point. Wow. 7 point. Wow.
We'd be moving the rotation.
That'd be track record for sure, but 0.740 for their second.
Well, we can show ourselves in here a little bit. Oh, look at that. Hello, peoples. That's us. Actually, pretty much where we are now, realistically.
It makes me look more round.
You got us in the bottom right-hand corner. You can see how we're doing this morning. So, old slow guy. It is, my screen's showing that it is 36 degrees right now, where we are at Tire X headquarters. But it is bright and sunny today before we head on out to Nashville.
Yep.
Got my coffee-ish stuff here going on.
Yep.
All right, there goes the Supra. Oh, it's your Chick-fil-A. That's Brian about to dig in.
No, I'm just looking to make sure that my chicken minis were in there.
We can move the camera around too. So you can see everything on here.
So Brownie's first lap of 0.752. Getting a little squirrely there. And that slowed him down a bit. He dropped down to a 0.739 for lap 2.
Yeah, Blizzaks would be. That's the dry pad. No, this is, maybe. Yeah, Blizzaks and 200 footwear this morning. If they did Blizzaks and 200 footwear, it would work out well today.
Yes, it would.
And probably for most of the week. Come to think of it, because outside of Oklahoma, it's going to be cold. Like, righteously cold.
So 0.737 for Brownie and lap 1. Brownie. Brownfield. Brownie. And he dropped down to a 0.720.
I was out there with Brock. He's doing his thing. And the driving position though, that scares me a little bit sometimes. He's got all the way out. He's holding on and left foot brake and everything, and cars. But I'll tell you what though, I'll give him credit. He felt where the grip was.
Well, when he first started driving, they had to hold the reins of the Conestoga wagons way out in front. So now we got Chris Mayfield in his beautiful Lotus Evora with all that wonderful looking Zebulon carbon fiber on it.
Every year. They just do such a great job, don't they? Chicken minis and strawberries. The breakfast of champions.
0.799 for Chris for lap 1 and down to a 0.778 for lap 2. So he's leading the field thus far.
Every year we say it. I mean, that car
I love that car. Yeah.
Styled and Chris, obviously no stranger to doing vehicle development. My mouth isn't working, it's cold. And when you have a wing that is legitimately a lot wider than your vehicle, and likewise is probably just about as long as it, you're gonna have some downforce produced.
Yes. I still remember one of my favorite one lap pictures that has ever been taken. Alex Rossini with I think it was Catesby's car, and shooting the vortex of the water off of the wing. It's like we've got the Goodyear Porsche coming up next with Nick Galata and
then once we
and
get
Josh.
to the Kentucky boys, we are going to
Stop the broadcast.
No, we are going to have them on live stream.
Oh, okay.
So that'll be cool. So we'll have some people checking in with us as well.
Hopefully they don't get stopped by the cops.
Well, on the wet skid pad, I don't think they will.
You never know with their luck.
Hey, Mark. Welcome, buddy. Well, we're just doing things. Race car things. Race car things. We got our tripod here. We got Mark right in the middle, behind us here. You can see. So, yeah, no, let's walk around. As soon as we get the more cell phone holders. Okay, you can check in with people before they go out too. So this is the Goodyear team and Nick Galata out there. We got a lot of Galata.
Yep.
Track right now.
I think a 0.733.
It's a little swirly there, but it doesn't matter. He's just getting ready to turn around, so it doesn't matter. Obviously, fairly used to doing this.
You ought to be faster then.
We talked to them before they went out. They switched tires this year. They switched. So what are they running this year, Mark? I actually forget the exact name. Yes. No, they switched compound. They switched compound. Okay. They didn't switch brand. I think that would be a faux pas. Someone in the Goodyear Elite may frown upon them. But they did switch to a little softer compound this year. Okay. Well, they had a little sideways there. Hanging it out for the end.
We had a 0.709 for lap 1 and a 0.729 for lap 2.
Their goal was to be in the teens for this. So okay. We shall see if they accomplish it. That's a loud, rowdy couple of Corvettes coming around.
So now we got looks like the Corvette of, I think this is Dave Marcus and Mike King. And they're, I believe this is a ZR1.
This too. Is there a live timing link? Well, Smoko, there will be, but we don't actually do the timing for this one. So Tyrite gives us that. And in the future, the live timing will be going on right here. So you will see a screen that looks suspiciously like this. And we're going to have the live timing and scoring up once we start doing our own. But for now, enjoy this. And Brian's soothing voice calling out the times.
Morgan is so needy. Jeez.
What I always think is hilarious from watching this as opposed to doing it is when you're doing it, you feel like you're doing 100 miles.
Oh, yeah.
When you're watching it, like,
Oh, it's very pedestrian. Yeah, it's very pedestrian.
It's so crazy.
Yeah, yeah. You feel like you're going a bajillion miles an hour.
Yep.
And everyone's watching, it was like, dude, the pedal's on the right.
Yes. It's
So it looks like our board that we're getting our times off of is not. Oh, there we go.
6.4.
Yep, 0.664 for the second lap. The ZR1, and now we've got coming up the super quiet Corvette E-Ray, John Hogan and Brian Peters.
Alternative fuel or whatever.
Oh, look, we need David Attenborough in here. There goes a sloth.
In the wild, there's a sloth going around.
It's quiet.
Quiet as a breeze.
That's funny.
It's funny.
So yes, kids, there has been someone that said, let's buy an E-Ray. Hey, you know what? Now we're going to send it to Lingenfelter.
Last year, they had some of the teams running full electric vehicles were less than pleased that they found themselves in the all fuel category with them.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it is what it is.
So
Things change over time.
for their counterclockwise laps, had a 0.777 and a 0.753. We've only had a couple of cars that have improved on lap 2.
I mean, it just goes to show you the importance of heat in tires. I mean, even at the start, obviously, you're getting a feel for the tires in the car, but still, I mean, you're just not getting them up to temp. So things like an all-season tire that can turn on a lot faster, especially in this, really will pay dividends at the end of the day. But yeah, we've got a lot of track time to go. This isn't won and lost on the wet skid pad, but it certainly could be with the dry skid pad at the end.
Yes, it could. 0.701 for lap 1 and a 0.708 for lap 2. And there is one thing that is more important than heat in the tires, and that's heat in the broadcasters.
That's true. We can do something.
Also, air in the tires helps.
Something. There are quite a few Corvettes right about now.
Yes, there are.
6 in a row.
Something like that.
We have another one on deck. Yeah. And then we've got Steve Loudon in the Viper queuing up.
Yep.
Two away. Well, I guess it's Tom in there, is it? Or maybe
Probably.
it could be Steve. I don't know. He does like to do the skid pads.
And then right after the Viper coming up in a couple of cars, we have the Vortex of Danger himself. Well, it's probably Jason.
It's Jason.
Yeah.
That's because Randy doesn't do well on this. Randy hates the skid.
Randy likes the skid pad when we're drifting my car.
There you go.
Just can't go in circles, Solomon.
It's vortex eye of danger, not a skid pad. My family checking in with me, sure that I'm alive. I can barely type back. It is hands are not working right now. It is very silly.
So 0.690 for the first clockwise lap, and then 0.672 for the Michelin Corvette piloted by Andrew Simrel. Now I think this is the Super K. This is the new and improved Super K.
It is a very interesting Super K that we've got here.
Quite the transformation.
It has. It's the S2000 has turned into an old man in New Balance, isn't it?
Jorts.
Jorts on track.
It's their fireproof.
Oh,
Well, you can run jorts on the skid pad.
Just think you're not coming in. That's cool. No, we wanted it colder in here. That's fine. It's good. our friend from Tire Rack in here having some fun. I know. All right, so we've got the Kentucky boys. They're queuing up, so we have them ready to get displayed on screen here.
We went up at time to like, I don't have a cell phone though.
You don't need one.
Like, well, yeah.
Like,
I'm like, well, gas station sell. We'll see you at the next track.
yeah, exactly right. It's not like we haven't told everybody well ahead of time that we were going to be doing this. It's cool.
Which is true.
So I'm going to get another one of these guys set up here.
Comes the Viper, Steve Loudon, and Tom Drewer.
What did Tom draw?
He drew the short straw because he's riding with Steve this week. Tom returning to one lap after absence of about
10 years.
almost 10 years, I think.
So 847. So we're off to
Yeah. And then another 8-4 say
it's impressive.
So we're gonna have our Kentucky boys over there in a moment. We're going to swap out. Well, let's put them up here, right? Let's go here. And let's make that. We're gonna add our guest to the here. So there they
They're
are.
already going. Oh, I did something right for that.
Yeah.
I forwarded the link to someone that had it.
so 0.844 for Tom's first lap. And 0.884.
I don't have a clue. Okay,
All right.
no worries.
Hi. What's going on, Kentucky boys? We can hear you.
Good morning. I can hear you barely.
Good. Well, we'll talk louder for you. Actually, well, so everybody's eardrums out, but we're watching the cars going in front of you now, and somebody's ducking out at the last second in front of you too. We're watching.
Yeah, we're
Randy
getting up there. We'll be there in a minute. We're a little slower than the rest.
Okay, we're watching Randy and or Jason in the Lucid going around in circles.
0.687.
Yeah, right. You got some mufflers on.
There you go. So we'll call out your times as you're going around the track here.
39. Come on up in line.
More left, more left, more left.
Hey, Pete.
Go faster. That's going to be our recommendation.
You know how to turn on this camera? There's a power button on it somewhere on the side, and then there's another button to start it, I think, on the back.
Oh my. So, how's that Lucid doing, Bri? I
Well,
haven't seen any time.
You want
They
to
were in
push the
the
power button? Yeah, push the power button, turn it on, and hit
0.6, yeah,
record if you
well,
can
high
figure it out.
sixes.
Okay.
But that first lap time did not pop up, and then 0.643 for lap number. Oh,
How do you know it's
well, that
actually
was
working? Is it the screen on the back should light up. You should be able to see a
0.643,
preview.
and then the second lap.
Well, we're going to bring you in a second, Dustin. So once you start, we're going to check in with you as your stage. Next 2-5.
All right, sounds great. We'll see you guys shortly.
I see the light. See a blue light. Mute him for a moment. There we go. But yeah, that's sort of the kind of in-car stuff that we'll be able to do.
Yep. We got the Smoko Camaro.
That's not Camaro.
I mean,
That's a Corvette.
yeah, it is. I had more.
Wait till you.
I had Morgan on the brain. Yeah.
Morgan Wallen. Morgan what? Morgan, maybe that's.
I'm going home. Ski guys, I'm going home.
444. So yeah, if you're watching this and your previous one lap or have something interesting to contribute, feel free to shoot us a message on the YouTubes, and YouTube can come on and broadcast and chat with us. And generally, after the first few run groups in the morning, we're going to be just talking with people while we watch the cars go around track and circulate and call out some of the more interesting action. So you'll be able to be here with us all week. We'll be with you, and let's have a good time together.
If that had been Brock doing the broadcast, he'd have said, if you have anything to add, keep it to yourself.
You can say it. You just might not like what I say back.
Everything to say outside. No one cares.
Get out of the basement in your pajamas.
It's your mother's basement in your underwear.
Where's my hot pocket?
Oh my.
Ooh,
Alright, you got the Kentucky boys a little ways back still.
I know 4.
There you go. Mark, you know about those.
Someone started a trend.
So it's like we've got the Bandit. Oh,
Was it?
It was.
That was before he took the green,
That's
so
why we don't have nice things.
this is true. But I'll tell you what though, he's getting around pretty good.
Well, he's back to
Point.
the previous version, and he feels at home in this car.
Yep, 0.849 for lap 1. I think that's our highest. No, maybe second highest score so far.
And we've got Team Moser in the guest room as well here, so we'll check in with them when they're about to go out.
Yep, 845 for the second lap. Hey, you're turning around the wrong way.
He's just getting some more warmth into the tires by doing a little more rotation.
Okay.
Two cones.
Oh,
But before he took the green, so
This is true. This is true. But I'll tell you, he's hugging. Is that Mike or is that Slav?
No.
So, well, it doesn't mean that he's the one actually driving, right?
I mean, he had his helmet.
Well, that probably means he's driving it. Yeah.
so 851. 851 for lap number 1.
Wow. Scotty.
And
Get
8.
around.
8.
Scotty go for a little bit of a spin afterwards, taking the checker.
Wow, he's just trying to get his back window washed off.
There you go.
0.895 for lap 2.
That was
Almost a 0.9.
Scotty, what all hang out there. That was outstanding.
So that is so far today. That is the fastest.
Good morning, Michael. X7HK.
Is that a B or a C?
That is
A GR86.
Yeah, well, yes. So yes. Then we've got the GTD lining up
B
as
or
well.
C? They must have ran a better, faster car.
Take a look.
Like a routing one, so I'll take that back.
Mark retracts his statement.
I'll just say,
All right, here's your M4 Mark, your X drive.
Yes.
The all-wheel drive. Let's see how this gets around. Some big old arrow on the back there.
Yeah, that one's had some work done though.
A little bit, it looks like.
Coil over.
It's a pretty car though.
All sorts of arrow.
But look at, you can actually see as he goes through the sprinklers here, you'll see sort of the arrow in effect. It's nice.
7, 8.
Right about now, you see that arrow coming off the wing there, which is nice. Those are more shots I hope our photographers are getting at.
763 and a 778.
Not the best, not the worst.
So I think this is the On the Ledge Racing. I believe this is a husband and wife this year.
Okay.
Daniel and Laurie McKelvey.
Okay. So they haven't been with us before, have they?
Nope. On the Ledge Racing has, but not them.
Starting off well. I'll tell you, I'm normally not a fan of the look of those cars just because of the front, but with all the aero and accoutrements they have on there, it looks pretty damn good.
Well, and the guys that drive them are usually kind of
Yeah, awesome, especially the green ones.
Hey, leave Kermit alone. Das Goblin's awesome.
so 0.762 for lap 1, and then up to a 0.769 for the second. The fun.
Because we have both of your cars out on track right now.
We do. We do.
So you have no.
That's kind of funny. I really feel bad for people that have to drive that little BRZ for 3,500 miles.
It's gonna be it's almost like doing a Miata in fifth gear the whole time.
It's a big block Miata. They are a fun car.
But again, I mean, let's see what they come around with for the first lap here. It's not in the I mean,
768.
respectable. Yeah. And M4 being all-wheel drive, but they are taking a tighter line.
Yeah.
And you don't hear
757
Yeah, you don't
lap
hear
2.
So let's see how they do the challenge.
He's got it in cruise control. Got to be quick to beat me.
Faster turnaround or in a skid pad, so that's always interesting to watch. Let's see here. First time. Doesn't look quite as quick. I guess a low 7. Maybe a high.
I'm going to say high 6.
Oh,
7. Wow. 758.
He's a little bit tighter on this one, I think.
Yeah. But I also think it's deceptive because he's a smaller car going around a larger track. So it just seems slow.
That little goose of the throttle cost him. He went from a 758 to a 751.
You can only do it just as you're at the line. You can't do it if you still have a little bit more radius to go.
Yep. And here comes the little GR Corolla, another car from Toyota PE Motorsports.
Oh, another Corvette coming down.
Looks like a big old booger.
Let's see how this Corolla is. I'm kind of curious because I rather like them. I think they're the hot hatch. They are. They are the hot hatches. Hopefully, it doesn't turn into what Toyota did last year and it would be a very hot.
Really?
Yeah, exactly.
That was a hot undergrad.
0.743. So I heard that this car was used in a
Bank robbery?
yeah, exactly. Ice racing series.
Really? Well, it's perfectly positioned then today.
Yep. So it's a 2023 Corolla, GR Corolla, with a 2025 front bumper.
Okay.
And they said this car has had quite the jaded past with it being used in
It's been knocked around a little.
yeah.
It seems.
I think one of the engineers said that that Toyota had to change a transfer case at about 6,500 miles just because of the abuse it had taken. So I guess we could call this GR Corolla Tina Turner.
Oh.
But bounce.
And if you like that comment,
Email
be sure to like and subscribe.
Send your complaint emails to Wyan
At Wyan at makemeasandwich.com.
at WyanWe'veAllBeenCanceled.com.
All right, here's another quarterback coming.
Okay,
Boys, I see him queuing up there. So we're
Yep.
getting closer to him.
So this is Danny Cow and Brian Highcotter.
I got him. And then we got that GTD queuing up. He's next. I want to see how this goes. Running on those, I think he's got 4 S's now.
Yes.
Yeah, he's got the 4 S's, so they're the standards. They're not the FPs or anything like that. So let's see how they perform.
He couldn't get the factory size for the front. It's one size smaller in the front. They're supposed to be 325.
Which might help him here.
Yes, it's going to make a punch a little bit.
So lap 1 a 0.767 and then down to a 0.723. One interesting thing about this team, Brian Highcotter, the co-driver, is actually the 2011 winner of Sony's Gran Turismo GT Academy.
That's true.
And he actually got a full-time ride with Nissan for winning GT Academy. So kids, playing video games does pay off.
Yeah, look it's gotten Brian.
Yeah.
I can't even win at tic-tac-toe when I'm playing myself.
That's just because you keep putting Tic Tacs on your toes. Or in between.
Coming from the guy that's got a $16,000 sim rig in his house. Jeez. that he doesn't even use.
Use it just to beat you.
Oh, you want to race F1 cars at Watkins Glen again there, buddy? All right, then.
Still ended up passing you after.
No, you did. Nope.
GTD time. So let's.
I finished on the podium. You didn't. Here comes Kevin.
And this is again the first event that a GT has done sort of outside of a few track days. So
And and running around the ring.
Yep.
And Kevin's only has a handful of laps really in this car.
Yep.
It's going to be interesting to see how quick he is at Hastings if we have
it's gonna be.
if we have good weather.
Yep.
So 7:27.
I'd be curious to go back and see what my times in the GT 500 are. I want to see what the difference is.
7:33.
Yeah. But I'm curious to see the difference here because the second year we're all 4S's. So I want to see in comparison because the majority of that car is similar to the old GT 500, just with a lot more done. Obviously, multi-matic. Larry Holt.
The mad scientist Larry Holt.
Yep. If you don't know who Larry is, he's the gentleman, the brains behind the Multimatic. And if you've ever watched Back to the Future and Christopher Lloyd, that is pretty much exactly what he looks like. Hair and all.
Who's the president in 1985? Ronald Reagan. The actor?
7-1 to 7-2-3.
Yep.
Fairly consistent.
Yeah.
But again, I mean, it's a lot of hours to the guy. It's interesting. Let's see how that goes later on. Well. And there is that Rob?
That is Rob.
Rob, of course, with the partsfarm.com, bringing you this coverage today, along with
our Chick-fil-A.
Parts Farm. Rob. Oh, my boy. Hi, David. How you doing, buddy? My son writing in. My wife there. What's going on, buddy? I miss you. I love you. Yeah, Mark says hi. Are spectators allowed at the tracks? Yes, they certainly are. We'd love to have you. Come join us.
Just dress warmly.
Just dress warmly unless you're in Oklahoma. Then that's great. The broadcasts only get better the more bourbon you bring.
That's right.
And shots.
Yes. It's not bribes. It's bribes.
Well, you know.
I think one could be the other.
Right. Alrighty.
So
we've got Kentucky Boys two-way.
Yep.
We got our tire rack party. Come on in and say hi to the folks. How you doing? Come join us behind the scenes. Anywhere over about here is where you'll see us.
So we're
Rob, well, the good news is, while he might not be going quick around the skid pad, they do have quick delivery when you buy things from the partsfarm.com. So, an inauspicious start. But
I really wish we could share some of our great AI commercials that we've made for the Parts Farm.
Maybe, as things get a little more delusional on the road, certainly go that route.
So stay tuned for One Lap After Hours.
Exactly. ABC at Hallett. Hallett's a great place to come watch us. It's a great track. We love going there. Been there many, many, many times.
Good food. They got a great breakfast.
Just food in general.
Yeah.
Yep. Come on, Rob.
664
6.4
for lap one.
So basically slower than a GR86.
So Rob, you can shift.
Can. Doesn't want to. It's still early.
Well, he's been on tractors for the past couple of weeks. So he probably thinks this is light speed fast.
There you go. All righty. So now why don't we go and chat with our Kentucky boys? Let's go bring them in here. So let me bring them on in here, and let's unmute them so we can actually hear from them. Hello, Mr. Baker. Good morning.
Good morning, Solomon.
You guys getting ready? We see behind that M2, right?
Oh, yes.
Yeah, bump draft them all the way up to the front.
I don't know how much you'd like that.
It doesn't matter.
Just tell Solomon said you could.
Yeah, he's got all week to get over it. It's fine.
Okay. Yeah, Solomon and Brock said it's okay, so we're good.
Brock said if you don't, then you get 50-point penalty. How's that? Who's in the caddy?
That is
Side, the Bridgestones.
do. That is Jack Holmes and David Coletti. I believe they both are. This is a 2026 Blackwing.
Okay.
It's like they're on Bridgestone tires,
Yeah.
or they at least have Bridgestone stickers.
I don't want anybody to know what tires they're really running. Being super sneaky.
They're running Hoosier Autocross cheater tires. So they got like a 7.62 on lap number 1 clockwise, and then down to a 7.49. Looks like next car up on the grid is Team Unicorn Racing.
Yeah, Eric Schemer.
Eric Schemer and Ben Schott.
For a very long time as well.
Yep.
Start off with his dad, Dan.
Dan.
Yep, Dan was always fun to see out here. Yeah, seems still a champ car a whole lot of times.
Yep. Ben's mom and dad, they're enjoying retirement. I think they're spending like half of their year out in Palm Springs, California. Yeah.
But guess what, Brian? We'll be near there in October.
Will we?
We will be.
Really?
West. Yeah, we're going to be showing the ad for that pretty soon. Thinking maybe tomorrow, and maybe even a map for that pretty soon. So that's happening. Set your calendars, get ready to spend some money, and come join us this year. And it looks like Kentucky boys 2 up.
Yep. It's like the Team Unicorn second lap counterclockwise was a .754. Now taking the green from Chip, which I wonder if Chip's cold and wet right about now.
He is. I think he drew the short straw because Mark usually is out there.
That's right. They did rock paper scissors, and Chip won, but Mark said, "Screw you, get out there."
Yep.
Yeah.
You're going.
.733 for lap number 1, down to a 719 for lap 2 for the Cayman Team Unicorn entry.
There we go. Kentucky boys starting to take off there. Oh, it's pretty painted up. Yeah. Well,
And now we got this M2.
Real World M2 here, and you can see Dustin brought up to the cones there, and he's gonna get the go ahead in a little bit after the Bimmer World. You know, obviously James Clay has run this a couple of times.
Yep.
Come out.
Yep. And this is, I think this is another 830.
Wow.
For lap 1, and
Doing well.
832 for lap number 2. I think this is another husband and wife team, Phil and Carrie Wirtz.
A little bit, yeah, maybe. I mean, it does very much look like an IMSA cover, the way it's set up.
Yeah, but there's there are holes in the front quarter panels. I think they need to fix those.
Mark, of course, is Mahogany Ridge Mobile Service Station.
Yeah, Mahogany Ridge Mobile Motors is open again today. We were pretty busy yesterday. We worked until about 9 last night. My Shaggin wagon in Rob's harness bar all seem to be well.
Yep. We got an 855 and an 864 for the M2. Okay, now.
And we got the Kentucky boys. Come on, Dustin. Got his wipers on. There we go. We're riding with him. You're watching him both angles here.
Your turn signal's on.
All right, you can see this is a better view than what I'm doing my handheld in the car with Brock, so you can pretty much see what they're seeing now.
Yep.
And like we were talking about, while it might seem like you're going a million miles an hour on the track, as you can see, he's doing a decent job.
Yeah, you get a .7.
Yep. It's doing pretty good. You know, but he's got to go faster. Right.
Like a 795 for lap number 2. Press harder on the loud pedal there, Baker.
Turning it around.
Which one's the gas?
There we go.
No, you taking the green from Chip?
Obviously, this way a little bit harder in some cases because you can't necessarily judge where you are in relation to the cones as well. But doing a decent job here. Let's see what he winds up with on his first time around. Okay. 7-8, consistent. Keep it up, keep it up, keep it up. Here we go. For the checkered.
770.
Okay. Nice work. Nice work, buddy. Good job.
Woo!
That puts you nicely in the top third of the field, brother.
Awesome.
All right. Well, you guys go have fun and get ready to, I guess, head home, right? Or not too far from there.
We'll see you in Nashville.
All right, brother. We'll catch up with you on the road later. Thanks for joining.
So next up, we got Pat and Ron Whalen in their Corvette Z06.
See if I can. Oh, we got Dustin Baker joining in again. He's in the green room. No.
So it's like a .862 for the second lap for the Z06.
Very impressive. Yeah. Car with not a lot done to it.
Yep, that's I think third quickest.
Yep. Wow. Impressive.
And once again, the sloth enters the frame.
Right.
.821 lap one clockwise.
I mean,
That's getting it.
but this is what we talk about. Slow is smooth, smooth is fast, right? And that's what this is. Staying tidy.
And it's like a .831
That's
for lap
roughly
two.
third place. That might even be encroaching.
That might be second. Yeah.
It's outstanding. I'd be very curious. You see tires on Continental.
Yep.
Okay, so Continental doing well in the way, especially on that Corvette. So nicely done, you guys.
So now we got at the Killer Whale Racing Camaro ZLE with Colonel James Hodges.
Obviously, he joined us in the pre-show with a whole bunch of fun people, and with his former co-driver. 822. Oh, can't close that. Darn it. It is not getting warmer even with the sun out.
Yeah, I know.
That's it.
So .877 for lap two.
That is.
Well, James does do a lot of autocrossing, so yeah, I think he is on the PS4s.
But yeah, you said, the PS4s are going to be the tires, and I mean, if that Corvette was on the Conti Sport Contacts, that's a distinct advantage today.
Let's see what lap number one's going to hold for James. 820.
Okay, so it looks like there's some decent.
He's going to be sitting.
Decent work by people like mid-pack right now.
Yeah, he's going to be sitting top five.
Well, too a little bit with the sun.
An 840.
You're not the sun.
This is true.
840 for lap two.
That's pretty nice.
So Hodges throwing down a very respectable time.
While we know that this obviously isn't going to be the end order overall, what it does is it throws a few things, into disarray for some of the top running teams because they find themselves obviously lower down in the point standings and they have to claw back a little bit more. So, what that really means practically is that going to a place like Nashville tomorrow, instead of doing an autocross first and being able to maybe close the gap. Wow,
Sorry to interrupt you, but
yeah,
that was
impressive.
Yeah,
very impressive. That's at the
898.
Okay, so we might have a new battle here for first.
That is definitely the highest number because I think the 896.
Wow. I mean, and you look at this vehicle, it does not have a ton of, it doesn't have any aero
No.
outside of factory, but
What tires do you run?
yeah, but I think it's a good question. Let's see if we can spot it. But no,
Nice. Look like Continentals.
there we go. Conti's doing well in the wet again.
So what do we got?
See here,
874.
Okay, so a little slower on the clockwise rotation, but I mean, but you know what's neat? What I'm noticing, the car is leaning the way you want it to.
Yep.
It's right, softer suspension. It's putting the weight on the
Eight.
getting the contact patch to work at an 853 just around.
That was great, bro.
It was. So I mean, and that is not a light car either.
Yeah.
So certainly utilizing the weight of the vehicle, the softer suspension on that to really get those tires to push into the ground, generate some heat, generate that grip on the Contis. So well done. Absolutely well done.
Yeah, softer sprung vehicle.
Yep.
And then we got JD and Brianna Cruel.
True. And those are our Garmin entries this year. So
Yep.
Garmin, of course, giving us those cool Catalyst 2 units as well as the Epix watches for the winning team this year. Thank you, Garmin. And of course, the watch of choice for Brian, myself, and Mark, actually. We're all Garminized.
Yeah.
Garmin guys.
Who tells me what I know about the diamond?
Slow down.
It's pretty much like about to be frozen.
Yeah, every time I look,
I'm going into cryogenesis, is what it's called.
I don't dare look away. I have a heart rate right now. It's 7.
There isn't. You doing a 743? So again, big pack on this one.
Yeah, my Garmin watch tells me every morning, it says, you may have thought you slept good, but no.
All night last night, like Discord and other stuff get popped off. Questions from people. But so we were talking about what this does to the overall standing. So, for example, you take a track like Nashville that we're going to tomorrow, where stuff can go wrong.
Yeah.
And it's the first real test of these cars on a racetrack. They're not warming up with an autocross like we generally do. Going to Grissom. Fortunately, we're not at Grissom this year because that would be miserable for us
Oh, I wouldn't get out of the van.
this year. But so let's say you're one of the front running teams and you have an issue, like they did at Worldwide Technology a couple of years ago, last year, and that puts you super low in the standings, and you have a lot to claw back from. So, while seemingly innocuous, this event can have an impact.
It definitely appears that these softer sprung vehicles
Are doing a lot better.
are doing way better.
Yep.
747. Lap number 1 for the 8.6 there.
Even these little cars are actually quite stiff.
Yeah. Well, they're made to be sports cars.
744 for lap 2. And I think these are two new guys. We got Bernie Kaferlin and Neil Tobson.
Man, I remember my first time doing the wet skip pad as a new competitor. This is the most terrifying part of it because you want to make sure after you turn around, you're actually going the other direction.
Correct. Yeah.
Because
You get so nervous out there in front of everybody. It's your first time.
Yep.
For me, it was my first time ever competing.
Yep.
And I'm out there. I'm going. I'm just gonna go straight for everything.
Yep.
I'm out.
And it's a very seemingly simple thing to think that
Yeah,
you're
just
doing.
in circles. No,
But you're so fixated on trying to get your lap right.
Yeah.
That you're not like, wait, which way did I just go? Right?
Did I blow the checker?
Right. Fred and Bridget did not go already. Michael Plus is in with 3861.
Oh, like a 744 for lap number 1 and a 757 for lap number 2. And it was kind of funny that that question just got asked, because what do we call the moment when you turn around and you end up going the same direction that you were going?
So what the
Thank you very much. So now we've got the GRM entry, the Hyundai Elantra, driven by Autocross Yoda. And yep. And
so
terrific Tom Suttard.
She's
Yeah, is this the first one lap where we've had the straight windshields in the morning?
It is. It certainly is.
Well, I think that morning at Brainerd back in 2019. Oh, in South Bend, yeah.
The beginning to kick off the one lap, you had to scrape your windshield.
Yes. Frosting on for a while this morning before heading over here.
Nice video of people using their probably room keys or credit cards to turn their windshields.
So 0.728, lap number 1, clockwise for the Elantra.
Stands for going around motorsports.
Oh, okay.
And the sun is hiding now.
702.
Hello. Oh, yeah.
How we doing, guys?
Good. So Rob, come on over.
Biscuits.
Yeah,
We haven't gotten to our biscuits yet.
We've been working. So Rob, how did you feel out there?
Here.
Welcome back.
So here, you sit here.
We did
For a minute.
We ran the
Oh, come on, let me give you your mic, Brian.
I am. It's sitting here.
Fine. Be like that. Well,
how's it looking?
It's looking good. I mean, I'll tell you what, we were talking about it. The softer cars that are sort of stock on the suspension there, they are doing super, super well. So here, we're gonna mic you up here.
Wow.
Don't mind me, I'm just gonna reach into your shirt. There you
Does it filter out the heavy breathing? Oh, good. Perfect. Good. Perfect.
So just your mic have you breathing in the background.
over your shoulder. So Rob, of course, the gentleman helping be responsible for this. So that's Parts Farm right there. Right. So what's Parts Farm? Parts Farm. Parts Farm. There you go.
Boom.
So that's Rob right there.
How did I do? How did I do?
Mid pack.
Mm.
Mid pack.
Actually, not as good as you typically do. Did you change tires this year?
I ran the Cup 240s.
Okay, so yeah, remember we told you they were going to be harder to turn on, and especially in weather like this, it is not going to be ideal.
They didn't feel bad. They felt better than the PS4S.
Because the PS4 seems to be doing a lot better today than so far. The Conti is taking the
Conti and the PS4S are the kind of the two
tires you want to be on right now.
Yep.
I wonder if anyone has any Yokohama
I know.
52s.
You know, I didn't see what ASM was on because they tend to like the Yokes, but I wasn't paying attention. We'll find that out later in the week. I'm sure maybe even tomorrow. Another
Mark John.
Mark John through Bobby. And that is how you pronounce it.
I saw the GTD.
Yep.
I had to do a little cone cleanup. You see that?
Yeah.
He didn't hit the cones. It was
Scotty.
Scotty on his outlap.
Oh.
Yeah, Scotty collected 3 cones
before he took the green.
Yeah.
Woo.
Yeah.
Proud of him.
He had some pretty hot laps.
Yeah, Scotty was pushing pretty good. Yep.
He was in the 8s.
Yep.
Wow.
He went into full on attack mode.
Yep.
And then that Lexus.
The Lexus, I think, is the leader.
Yeah, the Lexus was
like 8.9s.
Yep.
8.96
on the Contis.
I didn't feel any more grip than what I had.
Well, you wouldn't with the 240s right now, especially being cold. Now you might you can't see it in a frame yet, but there is a Silverado waiting in the wings. And the story behind this is that the gentleman had a vehicle ready to go, and at the last minute ran into some issues and didn't feel comfortable taking said vehicle. So he asked us to call. It was actually I was at Brock's house. We were loading up the van, getting ready to go. Brock gives me the phone. He says, "You deal with this." So he tells me what's going on. He says, I want to bring my Silverado. We'll get the tire department and everything, but I want to take that instead." And our response in typical on that fashion was, "Your life, your decision." So we have, for the first time in a very long time, since I think last we had an SRT 10 pickups. We had an SRT 10 and a Lightning competing that year. This is the first time since I think 2010 that we've had a pickup truck on the one lap.
He's doing a little
to do absolutely nothing.
S turns. Yeah.
I wonder if he's gonna run it in 4-wheel drive.
I wouldn't.
That thing's gonna be a tail hanger.
Left foot brake it, let it dive in a little bit, tap the left foot to help bring it into check when you have to, and that can actually do okay because he's got 800 tread wear, Bridgestone Alenzas on there.
Alenza Ultra
S's or AS or something.
AS.
Like that. So it might be interesting. It might not be as bad as we think. You see him over in the back there, queued up.
I wonder if he'll let me take it out when he's done.
Did Andrew and the Michelin Corvette go already? So yeah, I think that.
Yeah, he did.
One of the first drivers had.
Here's 2 for the winner of the wet skid pad.
Oh, what's okay? That's probably going to be the Lexus at this point because I don't think if I see anybody going faster, my legs are legitimately shaking as that roll out.
I saw 29 when I hit the parking lot this morning.
Yeah, it's certainly chilly. Perfect. 6/8. I'm showing 40 degrees right now, and that I think is optimistic because that doesn't take into account the shade.
Lies.
Lies.
Just a bit outside.
Yep. Taking the wide line and trying to figure out where to turn around.
6/8. 6/7. Here we go, the Silverado.
Yep. Silverado.
All right. Brian DeFreeze.
See how we get along here. Oh man. Let's see. I'm gonna break him. Yep. Let's see here. I mean, it doesn't look that slow. It looks tight.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. It looks pretty good to me.
Plus 675. He's really not.
You're gonna have a 6.
He's matching Rob.
Yeah, yeah. He may have beat you.
This is what you need to take next year.
I mean, I would. You know how fun that would be. 6/8 again.
He's right on your tail.
So I did not get into the 7th.
No.
You were in the 6s.
I know, that's what we said.
Yeah, I think he may have beat you. It's okay. You'll get him on the next one.
I thought it felt pretty solid.
Well,
it looks tight.
We were talking about that here. We said, from inside the car, you feel like you're doing a bajillion miles an hour, and it's great. From outside, it's
From out here, we're like,
where's the
going
gas?
yet? Is he going yet? Is he going yet?
Oh,
That's just everybody. It just always looks like that.
Yep.
Got a little body. He's got a little body roll.
Yeah, now
Yep.
He's plowing a little bit of the left foot broke to try and get it back into check, taking the checker here. Let's see if he gets a little fun.
6.76.
He's mid
Solid.
He's solid mid pack.
Solid.
Awesome.
Okay.
Round of applause.
This may be the car to take this year. Well done.
Boom.
Porsche at South Bend. Silverado.
A very quiet Mustang.
Another quiet.
Mustang.
Roush supercharged S550.
Is it? It's a
Yeah. I don't know if it's a Roush car, but it does have a little 2300 TVS on top.
Car with a big wing with a Roush motor, or anything goes through the skid pad, and it shows that the rooster tail. It's called a rooster tail.
Oh. Automobile.
Putting the nose into the
Into the grass.
air coming out.
Yikes.
That would not help his time, and he's coming around to take the checker. So that was the second go around counterclockwise.
That may cost him.
Mm.
Will probably cost him a little bit. Yes, that's a negative. let's see what that one. I don't know if we register that one because that's like walk faster.
Oops, a daisy.
Yep.
Just a little bit of a boop. It's just boop.
That reminds me a lot of, interplanetary gravitational forces there. That was more of a black hole.
Yeah, somehow instead of sliding out, he slid in.
Yeah. There must be a very dense object in the center of that circle.
Right.
Well, we were talking about that interplanetary orbits
Yep.
of yesterday. Just yesterday.
All around race drivers.
650. It's hard to see ion on this side.
Yep.
We have a ion and an ion.
Resetting the cones. I feel bad for these guys because it is going to be cold and wet.
I would send a pay request if I had to go out there.
Right?
17 degrees and I gotta go stay in 50-degree water. How about no?
Yeah.
You get your Chick-fil-A? Would you like one? Now or later?
I have Mustang's headlights came on.
Thank you.
Yeah.
See your hardest birthday then.
No lap belts, but
Belts, but ours.
whatever.
You'll have.
Well, I didn't. We did.
Okay.
I just didn't buckle them.
Safety first.
That might have put me into the six.
Yeah.
Six.
You're flying around. You thought the car was on CB. You were flying.
That was the difference. Crispy strips. Nice and driving by.
We're at a 6.9.
Terrible.
Faster than a 911 turbo seems like.
Barely faster than a Silverado, though. That's,
Right. He just barely beat the
I
Silverado.
mean, at this point, that is your litmus. Like, are you faster than a Silverado on track?
Like a rock.
That rock was rolling. A lot of air on it.
All right, I guess I'm gonna go.
Yeah. Pack up. And
I've got 3 cars worth of gear. I'm gonna try to cut it down to 1 car.
there you go.
Just lay it all across the parking lot and
See what you want.
the hotel.
Okay.
Pick and choose.
All right.
We got some tough decisions to make.
Do you? Assuming the espresso.
I bet they used to be
Coffee machine, air pump, toilet paper, t-shirts.
Well,
Well,
one you
one
could
you
use for. I was gonna
You
say.
can always use a t-shirt for
T-shirt.
toilet paper. We cannot use toilet paper for a t-shirt. I guess you could. We can wrap you up like a mummy.
They do it at a bachelor party or a baby shower or something.
Halloween.
All
All right, don't be late for dinner in Nashville, boys.
right.
Next time.
All right, Rob.
I'll try this one, eat the other one.
Test those 2 out.
Oh yes. I'll do it to myself.
Yeah. You can put this on, Mark.
Oh boy. Now I'm official.
Official.
Oh, come up to the front seat.
Come on. Go on into the driver's seat. Oh.
Oh, I can't even do that right.
It's not working.
No,
Letter shoved in my pockets.
it's how they were last night. Like either working on the station wagon or Rob's car. I'm trying to screw a bolt in, and I'm like, it's not going in. I'm like, oh wait, I dropped it 5 minutes ago. I didn't know it.
No, you enjoy it. I had to go do a little
PG.
dance.
Okay, PG.
That's why I said I had to go do a little dance.
PGPP.
What do we get? Ooh, 8-0.
That's Jim.
Beat the Silverado.
Jim Bob is not a stranger to this event. In fact, if you look at his jacket, he's got every year embroidered
Yes.
out there that he's done this.
Yes, he's gonna need a new jacket soon.
He's a very decorated one-lap warrior.
Yes.
He's
Yeah. Quite the accomplished spec Miata racer.
But it's interesting because he runs against Jordy Furman.
Yes, he does.
Oh,
So it's always nice seeing
And
the track.
the Spec Pinata series.
Only when you're driving do they try and
Yeah. There's the big guy in a little car. Let's kill him. Speaking of pinatas,
It's one on the track, right?
yes, Steve Strickland and Jonathan Black.
I think they are new to this.
Oh, you're using the cheat sheet.
Yep.
I'm not smart enough to remember names. I'll remember the car.
Right.
There's just so much space left in the hard drive, and
Why do you think I write everything down?
It's like, you know what I haven't seen, Brian? I haven't seen a lot of people sort of pulling out yet to head to Nashville. When you
right?
were back there, did you see?
The Kentucky boys went past.
Oh, sure, but I don't know how many people might be going back to the hotel to load back up, or
6,
I can't
7.
help but wonder,
They may be going back to the hotel to see if they can take a hot shower.
yeah.
Well,
That
maybe.
didn't happen because I didn't have hot water this morning.
But guess who did?
The plumber.
This guy. The plumber knew everybody's going to get up and shower at the exact same time. So guess what? I got up earlier and had a nice lukewarm shower.
Yeah, I did not. I did the submarine shower, run in, turn around, let yourself soap yourself, run back, and turn around again. And that was not pleasant, especially going into the tundra that is South Bend this morning.
See, Brian was smart. He just used the toilet water because it was warm. He just splashed it on his face.
Oh, I'm sad.
And that's at least 70. It's been sitting here all night. Splash, splash, splash. It is,
The clouds.
The cloud. Oh, well, that should have.
when everything is in the cloud, it just got.
The clouds.
The cloud. Oh, well, that should have.
When everything is in the cloud, it just got stuck there. Son of a biscuit.
So this year our setup is a bit different. We are streaming with what's it called? Well, Starlink. So we still got people on here. Sorry for that interruption, but we were able to get it back here. So
That lap was a 740, and then this one is a 751.
I hear a car loping fairly throaty.
It's the 50 Mustang.
Is it? Okay.
Yeah.
And we got one of the dad bod carbine airplanes.
Yes, there's a spare motor for that in the back of the van.
Well, no, they've taken it down. So
Oh, did they have it now?
well, they have to take.
Oh, true.
Transport it.
No.
That motor has gone quite up, getting sideways already, spinning it around.
And to the vortex of danger.
Danger he goes to start off with. Last year, not doing well with those Nodi by taking off at Putnam, right? Or not Putnam, Groton. And now starting off their one last adventure with a little bit of a spin.
It's funny because that's exactly where the last car went. But he did miss the cone, so the corner worker will be way happier with him.
Sure.
So
it is interesting. So when Brock and I were out there, I'm not sure if you guys were able to see from the in-car, but the glare was killer. Like you cannot see it as you're coming around sort of the backside there. You can't see anything. It is, especially with the water splattering on the windshield.
So you're not sure what corner's coming up?
It's hard. It's hard to see where you're going.
It is definitely hard if you're, especially like with Scotty, how he was staying right inside on the cones. If you're that close to the edge and you're not really can't see, one little mistake and bad day.
Yep, it's 100%.
Is that a? We've got a bunch of missing numbers.
So that's a 51. Yeah, that's
80.24 G.
Right.
I guess. I'm not sure what's going on.
725. There we go.
Somebody's messing with the screen.
I'm like, does not compute. Here we go. The 50 Mustang. James Thomas and George. I can't read it. Akins. Atkins?
They're on tonight.
Sure. Be interesting to see how he. Oh, 827. Well, dang, that's quite good. You can see what tires he's on. 818. See a tire sticker yet, Brian? Yokohamas.
Jokes they were asking about before, so there they are.
And that car is not a great skid pad car in the wet. That chassis, that's a solid rear axle, unruly little bugger.
Well, it's rotating pretty well.
It's being driven very well on it. It is sticking, yeah.
But could be the yokes also. So that's 808. So
wow, awesome.
The top third.
Yeah, awesome work.
Great kick drum sound.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah. It's
I like it.
Can't see.
814.
814 again. Nice.
Mm-hmm. Done well for that Mustang. There you go.
Yeah, here.
And so next, after this vehicle, after the HRT car here,
Yes.
we've got a very interesting vehicle. So this is Ed Gliss with Michelin.
Yep. Michelin BFG.
Michelin BFG, yep. And is he on the Rivals or is he on the Michelin?
Oh, he's on the Rivals.
He's on the Rivals.
I think maybe the phenoms.
Okay, so we'll check it afterwards, but he's on the BFG product.
Yes.
Yeah. So BFG, obviously a good friend of ours too, doing some phenomenal stuff for the Brock Yates Memorial Fund this year, giving us 2 sets of tires to auction off for the Brock Yates Memorial Fund auction at the end of this event. So if you're interested in bidding on them,
I know a guy who needs tires.
Look, I'll tell you what. I mean, personally, I run the BFGs. I mean, on the on my truck, I've got the Michelins.
So I have on my truck.
Platinums, which are phenomenal tires, in my opinion. and on the Expedition, I run the BFG KO3s because we get to take the family everywhere in those things, and they're super good tires. I like them personally. But if you are looking for a set deal, and so the car that we have coming up that's about to take off is a real factory original BMW lightweight. It's an M3 lightweight, and these were the cars that I used to race. And this car is unique because it has 58,000 miles on it, with 50,000 miles being track miles. So what is it, 93, Brian, or something? What, 97?
5 of
95, okay. So,
Yeah.
but this is a very interesting car because they are made to do this type of thing.
752. And Ed is no newbie.
There's no flowers.
No. Ed's quite the pilot.
Yet he did break a shifter link at the proving grounds in Lawrence the other day.
Well, they're getting it out of the way early. That's all. Not bad. 79.
The little thing sounds great.
Well, they were race cars. And it was neat because that was at a time when you didn't really have a whole bunch of manufacturers putting out race cars.
Race cars.
For individuals. Like now you can get a race package on just about everything. Even the GTD has a competition package now, right?
Right. The race car has a race car package.
Well, just what Ferrari used to do.
Faster, Ed, faster.
Yeah.
That was a 6
Because
what?
it's still
No, he beat the Silverado.
Emotional damage.
693, a little slower in that direction.
Yep.
That doesn't look like Ed though. Oh boy.
there's
Oh yes.
You're Matisse and Mattis.
Yes. He's how everyone pronounces my name.
Sure. Bro, I'm going in. Ah.
So real disappointed in seeing this car.
Yeah.
This was supposed
This
to
is supposed to be
be.
the Alpine that we were all excited to see.
Yeah.
Yeah. It is, I have a comment, but it's not.
Okay.
And it has to do with Alpine.
Is that what you were thinking about?
That's, don't be a dick.
Rule number 1 in Group D.
That's right. All my drivers' meetings started the same. It's just don't be a dick.
We have one rule in Group D. What's that? Don't be a dick.
Be predictable. Yeah.
Rule number 2. See rule number 1.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. Maybe that's why they didn't bring the Alpine.
But he's going around circles to try it. I missed all 3. Yeah, we have it.
And he did stay on the pavement though.
Point target.
Well, I'm going to give the hot seat back to Sir Brian.
Or as I call him,
Hello.
Lion.
You should go see if the radio works. That's what we keep in contact with. Sir Rob. Okay.
Well, this will be old.
Well, you can check it with the other one, see if you can still pick that one up. There you go.
So I feel a stop at a CVS to get icy hot heated patches later on
I
today.
would say you don't need icy anything. You just walk outside and screw your back.
The hot will be the problem.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, this
And you know what? I don't think our minivan has heated seats either.
I don't think so either.
Oh gosh, use that LDW early. I think it would change into something that does. There you go. So this is the rather hastily put together Fox body
Yep.
of Mattis.
Scott Mattis and A. Ron Moon.
Going around and around and around.
He says there were issues with the purple Mach 1, but I think his wife said no, not again.
Purple people leader.
Yep.
Oh, very pedestrian right now. Oh, okay, he's doing turnaround. Not wondering. And that car has quite a lot of power from what I. Uh-oh.
Not now.
Well,
he told me last night he had to pick up some WD-40 because the hood is so receptive to letting water in that he was getting water on the oil sending unit, and it was causing a little power cut. So like a 661 for lap 1 clockwise.
Silverado territory.
Yep.
It's,
678, a little better.
yeah. So, was that? Yeah. So he had a little bit of going on for the car when he did the turnaround before. And now we've got a mini going out, and we've got a caddy doing a little bit of a smoky burnout over there.
Yep.
Right. I'm going to leave you to broadcast for a moment because I got to do the rain dance.
Okay.
I'll be right back. Pardon me.
You go visit the European Union.
It's cold.
So this is a 2015 Mini Cooper S, co-driven this week by Amat Eros and David Black. Like 607 and a 669 for counterclockwise. Change direction with the car, head back into the clockwise direction, heading over towards Chip. And they're completing their first clockwise lap, and they have run a 690. And they finish up their run with a 716. So a little better on the second lap for the Mini. The next one is a 2014 Cadillac CTS, and I believe their team name is not AV. So this is just a regular CTS. Dave Walgrave and Rich Rose. And they've taken the green flag from Chip, getting ready to complete their first flying lap with a 630. And follow that up with a 726 for the CTS. So up next, waiting on the grid to start is the Wing Dynasty Racing. John and Jared McKinnon. As the CTS runs a 737 lap number 1. And they finish up with a 729 for lap 2. So as most of you know, the 57 car starting next was always Wayne Grandpa's Racing. It was John McKinnon and Wendell Sasser, and his HPDE stuff, and got his license and spins around. Looks like he snagged one cone. Not sure if Jared's driving or John. So he picked up 2 cones there. So now he's going to spin around and start back in the clockwise direction. The 761 for lap number 1 clockwise. And this car that John and Jared are in is the former car that Mark John Trueweiler and had driven for several years. And this year, Mark John upgrading to the Z06. Seems like we got the next of the Dad Bod Car Mod Lotuses. After they get the couple of cones reset. Let's see which 58. So this is Mike Weisling and Brian Johnson in this Lotus. So lap number 1 clockwise for the Lotus is a 7:58. And they finish up with a 7:40 for lap number 2. So next up, we've got the Dad Bod, a Car Mod Toyota Corolla. This is let's see, Michael Griffith, Daniel Williams, Michael Griffith, and Matt Davis. We've got a 6:30 for lap number 1. And lap number 2, they're coming around to take the checkered from Chip, and it's going to be a 6:90. So bust a Yui in the Corolla with the fat tires on it. Frankenstein of a Corolla. And 7:31 for lap 1. And lap number 2 is a 7:36 for the Dad Bod Car Mod Toyota Corolla. They're running the Falcon tires. Next up, we've got the Rowdy Boys, Luke and Lucas Pavlik, in their Audi RS5. local team from right here in South Bend. They got sponsorship by Tire Rack Street Survival, which is a great teen driving education program that Tire Rack puts on. Luke with a 8:51 for his second lap. I think Luke might have a lap or two out here on the skid pad. Look at 8:02, lap number 1. And an 8:01 to finish off for the Rowdy Boys in their Audi RS5, running Yokohama tires. Next up, the Hayford Racing 2025 Mustang GT. Jeff and Braden Hayford. Looks like they are on the Falcon tire, like a 702 to a 693 on the counterclockwise direction. And get the car turned around, head back in the clockwise direction. It's 7:08 for lap number 1. With 7:11 to finish off their clockwise laps. Next up, we've got the insert coin to continue 2023 Toyota GR6 with Hal and Taylor Glenn, sorry. So there's 7:72 for lap number 1 in the 8.6. Up to a 7.82 for the second lap. So now they're starting their clockwise laps, got the green flag. A 7.89 for lap number 1. And down to a 7.54 for lap 2. So remember, guys, as you're watching this week, we've got more than just the live stream content. Our videographer that's with us this week, Brian, is putting together daily updates and some other content. So just be sure that you've subscribed and hit the notification bell on our channel, and you'll be notified whenever we either go live or have a new video that's been uploaded to the channel. So you can get your one lap fix there all of this week. So next up, we've got another dad bod car mod vehicle, but this one's a bit interesting. This is an Aston Martin 707 DBX. It's with Kevin and Steve Post, Nick Bass, and Michael Pilfner. Oh, the tire rack guy unplugs from our power strip and everything died.
Take you off the air.
So the DBX starting their clockwise laps, getting ready to finish up lap number one. We'll get you the numbers here quickly. 0.620. I think them running the gap cam on the roof with the Insta360 slowing them down. They finish up with a 0.648 for their second lap.
They did not beat the Silverado.
No, they did not beat the Silverado, so the Silverado is leading truck SUV. So next up, we've got the Zakukas. Pete, I'm sorry, Matt, I'm sorry. I can never pronounce your last name correctly. But they have upgraded. They have gone from their C5 vet up to a new C8. I said they said they kept the old car just in case they did not like the C8, and they could transfer back to the older vet if need be. But it's like a 723 and then a 731 for their two counterclockwise laps. Oh, let me switch positions here because Solomon is trying to call into the where's the cursor? Blasted cursor. There we go.
About the newbies getting
Get a chance to the other driver get a chance or not?
Is that a thing?
No. Okay, didn't say that? Okay.
Never said that.
Okay.
So,
Okay.
So only one driver on the skid pad. Only one driver on the skid pad. There you go. You only do it at once. Okay. There's not a morning and afternoon session.
No,
You get that here,
I
you go to
just
Nashville.
thought that they were in the driver who just
so Solomon giving a bit of instruction to some of our competitors.
No, you're good. Hey, Brian. How you doing, buddy?
Hey, Solomon.
So I figured, I'm going to walk around.
Oh, there he is.
Hello.
There he is. Go.
I
I
got
think.
the Volvo V70R that's going to be auctioned off for the American Brain Tumor Association.
So you can go here and check out that QR code and learn all about it.
Seems like we got Bob and Ted's Excellent Adventure Corvette out on the skid pad now as Solomon's walking through the remaining cars that are waiting to take their turns on the skid pad. Like after Bob and Ted, we got the Rambler Ambassador wagon, and then Uncle Howard and Todd Thompson.
Now, this is an interesting choice here. So they've got the Continental Extreme Contact Sports here. So we've seen the ECS is doing well, but I'm noticing a fair amount of tire shine on the side, which is probably not the best thing for a wet skid pad in cold temps. So that's an interesting choice you've gone with.
Had that conversation already.
You had that conversation already. There you go. So for at least the first lap, maybe diminishing the advantage of the ECSs here, but let's see here. But it looks good. There we
You,
go.
you know what they could do is what your parents told you to do when you skinned your knees in the 80s. Just rub some dirt on
Just
it.
rub it. There you go. You good. Better.
Oh, look, it's Raymond Jenkins.
It is. Woo. Yeah.
Come on up. And there's Kevin and his M2. As Bob and Ted's Excellent Adventure come off the track, the Rambler wagon takes to the skid pad.
Yeah. I know it's not that my camera is bad. It's just that my hands are that cold that it is shaking today.
It's so fast that it was not. Oh, there we go. 782. So, Super Plumber Mark Mattice joining us again. What's that?
There you go. Morning, Mike. How you doing, buddy?
I couldn't be doing better.
Awesome.
Mike Roberts driving the Hurricane Crossfire.
770.
Wow, 770 for the Rambler wagon.
Wagon does well.
That is not bad for the Rambler.
No.
Makes me want to 780. Wow, makes me want to sing an Allman Brothers song all of a sudden.
There you go.
Did beat
Well,
the
you got the
Silverado.
three wagons coming up, within a few minutes of each other. So you got the Rambler, you got the V7R staging, and then you've got the Griswolds
Yes.
that are going to be bringing up the rear.
Well, and there's one more wagon on top of that. I don't think Michael and Neil have run in the M5 wagon yet.
I don't see them here.
Yeah, I didn't see him. Okay.
I saw them earlier. I don't know what's
Okay.
going
Well,
on.
they are
Howard.
not lined up.
Well,
It's hard being held.
And I do not see them in the paddock here.
Interesting. Oh, there goes
I mean,
Howard.
but Brian, we had that happen last year, didn't we? All of a sudden, they just kind of bopped out, and they had was it a transmission issue or something last year?
They had multiple issues last year, but in the spirit of the one lap, they kept coming back.
They did. They certainly did. And if you're watching this, and if you're going to meet us at any of the tracks, we have a large bag of those cool Tire Rack sunglasses now again that we're going to be handing out everywhere we go.
Hopefully, not
So
as many as we had last year.
no. I don't have a box of 300. I have a bag of about 150, I'd say.
Okay.
So, and you know what? While I'm here, and we can check this out. Let's show the good people what the inside of Tire Rack looks like. Why not? Let's take this opportunity, because why not, right? So if you come to Tire Rack to get your stuff mounted and balanced and installed, you're gonna go through your entry here. There's the car that Brock and I were in. Oh, it is so nice and warm in here. I'm liking this. So here, this is Tire Rack. So this is where the magic happens.
$676 for the second
So
lap.
doing all the work. All right, gents, I'm going to let you get back to calling the last few cars while I wrap up things out here. But yeah, I'll catch you back in there in a couple minutes.
All righty. So, as you see with our new software, how much we can do with the broadcast now. Even though as soon as Solomon walked into the building, his signal got kind of hinky on us, but growing pains. We've got the M2 out now. Was that say 441?
Where?
And then a 479?
Yes.
Okay.
Something's.
No, yeah, that is possible.
Who is driving that?
Kevin, I don't have.
First time? Maybe?
No, it's not. Let me, it's Kevin Gleaton, I believe. No, Kevin McMahon and David Smith. They're both, Kevin's from Livonia, New York, and his co-driver is from Honey Eye Falls.
Oh,
So
okay.
from the Rochester area.
Yeah.
Got a good friend of mine down in Columbia that grew up. Well, he actually grew up in Mendon, not Honey Eye Falls, but same place. Different town, same traffic light.
4 for that. Easing into things.
So now we got Raymond Jenkins in his, I think, what year is it? 70, yep, 76, 2002. I believe this is Ray's, I didn't finish writing down. So this is, yep, we're running blind. No, I got it up on the website. So I think this is Ray's 3rd year.
In that car, I think.
Yep.
I love that car. They actually completely built that thing, put it together.
Yep. And they have a almost a matching trailer with a
Yes.
2002 front end and a rear end.
Yep.
Interesting little trailer, like a 721 for Ray's second lap.
That's such a cool little car.
Car's as old as you are.
Yeah.
Not quite as old as me though.
Wow, dirt's not that prime.
Yeah. So, we're going down south. I can easily call the cops and say you're a Yankee terrorist.
725.
Yep.
Seven 3-5. Not bad.
Yep. Not bad laps at all for Ray.
Falcons.
Yep, he's got the Falcons. So all I got to say on this next vehicle is, what the Fred?
What the?
Fred and Bridget Edelman. And they're from the Syracuse area. Yeah. .639 for Fred's first lap.
Fred's a foot doctor. Maybe his right foot's sore.
Yeah, maybe. It was 625. You'd figured if he was a foot doctor that his foot would be genetically improved to be just awesome.
Or at least heavier.
True.
But Fred is a very nice man and has done this event how many years now?
A bunch.
Yeah. He comes for the camaraderie.
And to get yelled at by Brock.
And to yell for doing it with the Fred moments.
Yes. And Bridget makes him continue to come so she can see all of us.
Right. I think it's the only time he lets her out of the house.
I think you're right. Fred's a great guy.
619.
So, And from what I've heard, he is a world-class podiatrist.
I mean, he has many, many practices, so he's built that from nothing, and he's done well at it.
Yep.
615.
Okay,
He's very consistent.
You don't have to come to a stop.
Now he's lost.
I wonder if he gets lost in the airplane like that.
I don't know. He's all right. He made it. He made it.
No, he's not made it yet. So next we got the 2013 Boss Mustang, the Nunya Racing entry.
None of your business.
Yep.
A little wide.
So this was the car Solomon was talking to him a little while ago, and he walked up and noticed they were running the Conti Extreme Contacts,
726.
but they had the tires all nice and shiny with armor all.
Looks good.
Yeah.
It's a little wide, but not bad.
725 or 729.
Yep. See if that tire shine is worn off enough, maybe to pick it up on the next set. Mustangs just have the distinct sound.
Really respectable in the clockwise.
Yep. Tire shine wore off.
Yep, that's right. And here comes Mike Roberts, the caretaker of the lovely One Lap of America website, in the EBBQ Racing Chrysler Crossfire.
When did they stop making those?
2010 maybe?
10, yes. It's been a while.
Let's see, what year is this one? This one's a 05.
Okay.
So of course, Mike Roberts, a long time one lapper, 751. The first time that Mike ran one lap, I believe Truman was in office.
$825?
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. Well, Mike, I think has a few laps here on the skiddy pad. 858. Wow.
Nice work. I believe we take an average for the total score. So his first two laps won't help that much, but his last two were great.
So now we've got the ABTA Volvo V70R, which you can own this car. The team is auctioning this car off at the end of the week with Cars and Bids. So it will, as soon as the event concludes, this will go up on Cars and Bids website, and all proceeds, including the seller's premium and all the fees from Cars and Bids, will be going to the American Brain Tumor Association.
That last stop was an 825, and it was a 793 before that. And you mentioned auction and car, and Claire just cringed because she knows it's impossible for me to go to a car auction and not raise my hand.
Well, here you don't raise your hand, you just click.
It's even worse. It's impossible.
Well, I would tell Claire that I would help you not bid on it.
Yeah.
But since she didn't come see me at Watkins last July, I'm making no promises. You're on your own, Claire Bear. I love you, but not this time.
776 for the first one.
Yep. An 802. Wow.
Wagon doing quite well.
Yeah. I think Matt was at the wheel because when Solomon was walking through the paddock, Wes was in the passenger seat. So really good lap thrown down by Matt Oakes. Now we got the Moser Racing 2003 350.
Oh, 350.
And this is a duo of Ray Mosers. So you got father and son.
Ray and my other brother, Ray.
Yep.
733. 785.
Okay. Picked up the pace a little bit on lap number 2.
Yep. That's always the case I found, because your first lap you're really just trying to feel the car and get the jitters out, right?
Yep.
Because it's always jitters.
Like they're carrying a Wingstop sponsorship. Maybe they can show up at a track with a bucket of wings for us. That'd be really good. Just kind of mix the flavors. Pretty good. Nothing super hot. Like a little spice, but
You're from the South.
I like a little spice on my wings, but
786.
so our European correspondent, Solomon's returned to the booth.
Yep. 797, very consistent.
So news on Emil Simon, why he's not here, and we were half joking about what had happened to him, and as he did 8,000 miles to try and get that thing back in order and doing all the testing, unfortunately, Neil blew the motor on the way here this morning.
Oh no.
He did. So
From the hotel to here.
I can't fix that.
Neil will not be joining us. He done blowed up. So that puts us at 69 vehicles this year.
Not a bad number.
If you're Howard.
Right.
So, got to see our longtime friend and former VP over here at Tire Rack, Matt Edmonds.
Oh, awesome.
Always good to see Matt. And yeah, some cool stuff going on. Tire Rack going to be sending us over a whole list of who's on what tires specifically. So as the week goes on, we'll be able to visit the Tire Rack website to take a look at the specifics about those tires, and
that's awesome.
Show you about them a bit more, and we can really see what's performing well. And since we have representatives from almost all the brands represented in this event on the event this year, we'll be able to dive into some of that tire tech with them.
Which is going to be great, because this is a bit cooler one lap than we've had in the past year. So it's going to be awesome to see what tires are going to hold up and do well in the cold.
Absolutely. Great.
And what was great last year might not be great this year. Mm-hmm. All right, here goes Clark.
Nope. Yep. Holiday Road.
This is the first Mahogany Ridge Motors mobile customer. Oh yeah. Yeah, get it, big girl.
So the Griswold wagon is on.
I'm loving it. Yes.
The McKay brothers from Nebraska decided to bring back the family truckster. They said this is going to be the last hurrah for the family truckster.
Score yet. They just turned it off.
There we go. 580. So back in 2015, we were at High Plains, and it was and we were at High Plains, and I think it was the first year that they brought the family truckster. So we're sitting there, and I'm shooting photos and everything, and they come through that last corner, bringing them on the backstretch that climbs the hill. And as they make that corner and start up the backstretch, here comes a logging truck on the highway next to them. Passes the family truckster.
Well, it is a whole lot of car, and it has a 351M in it.
Okay.
And while a 507, not bad. And while be it the motor will run for a very long time, it makes about 13 horsepower downhill. No, yeah, they just decided not to score the last one. That's fine. But they were in the fives, mid fives, good showing. Apparently the valve cover is not leaking. I don't see any smoke. Ion.
Sloth. And Amos, for
796. There we go.
for those of you that don't know, Amos is actually a professor at MIT.
Yep. Wow.
So the first time that Amos came and did the event several years ago, he brought his beautiful 964, and he decided to start bringing the SC. So
It's tight.
yeah.
Hey, well, there's a lot of waterway in that type.
I heard.
But it's stuck.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
And Amos's wife Liz joining him for the second year in a row. Yep. There's one other old 911 that we used to have come every year that I miss, and that's Theo.
Fantastic.
Theo Gomez.
Yep.
It was a good run.
All right, and I think we've got our last vehicle up now.
Yep. I think this is a substitute vehicle. Originally, this was supposed to be a 2016 Fiesta ST.
Bob was an HOD coach.
Yes, he is. That's right. That's where I know him from. Because I'm like, I know this guy. Why do I know him?
I was walking through the registration area, going to wash my hands. I come back and go, wow, what are you doing here?
Okay.
This was I talked about for a while about this. This is his bucket list thing he wanted to do, and
It's with his son, isn't it?
yep.
Yeah.
And he was on his way here, and the clutch slave cylinder went.
Mm-hmm.
He goes, I don't know what I'm going to do. I go get a rental.
Yeah.
It just run the event. I go, you're here, you're entered. Go get a car of some sort. It doesn't matter at this point, and just do your bucket list thing.
Yeah.
And that's exactly what he did.
That's great.
It's not a rental, but either way.
Yeah, I
Oh.
gotta say that.
So 590 for lap number 1. 564 lap number 2.
Action, please. Can we zoom in on the pad itself a little bit, please? More action, please. Well, you need the cars to go faster for more action. So when you get this far down,
Hang with us through the week. There will sure to be more action.
Yep.
The skid pad isn't always as exciting as one would think.
Yep. Alrighty, so we've got one more rotation, and then I think Chip's going to be bringing out the checkered, and that's going to call it for the first event.
And we can get into the heat of the vehicle.
So we wrap everything up.
So fast, the beams are not picking up the score again.
Yep. There's the checkered flag, and that's going to call it. So Brian, fucking which one's the right channel?
Mark's got the right channel.
Yep.
I was just going to say 2026 TireRack.com, One Lap of America.
Well, we got it. Let's go ahead and do this here. So
Yeah, let's make it professional.
of course I can't see anything. There we go. All right. So thank you all for watching. This is there we go. We can look into the camera. Oh, we're this one here.
Oh, yeah.
That camera. There we go. So thanks so much for hanging with us this morning for the 2026 TireRack.com One Lap of America, of course, presented by the Parts Farm this year. All that cool broadcasting. So thank you very much, Rob, and for breakfast. We really appreciate that, of course. And yeah, so we are going to hop into our vehicle and head on down to Nashville for tomorrow. But you can follow along with us tomorrow. We should be live around 9 o'clock, so you can check that out. But that's going to be 10 o'clock Eastern because we're an hour back, aren't we?
Yes, we are.
So we're going to be out there with our team broadcasting, bringing you all the fun in cars and all the developing stories of the 2026 TireRack.com One Lap of America. So for myself, for Brian, for Mark, and for Brian, as Mark says, thanks so much for watching and have a phenomenal day. You can check us out a little bit on Instagram later. We'll be doing some lives and whatnot. But yeah, thanks again. See you then. Now we have to end it.